There was much excitement as the Persian channel was launched at its headquarters in a new development of studios and offices at the BBC's traditional home, Broadcasting House, in central London. BBC Persian TV will be broadcast for 8 hours a day, 7 days a week, and will be available to more than 100 million Farsi speakers around the world, with its main focus on Iran, Afghanistan and Tajikistan.
Tremendous excitement. We've been broadcasting in Persian for, I guess, 68 years now, and we've had a website for some years, and this is really the next step, really, to do television. We've got a tremendous response from the people who've seen the pilots and so on, and I think the reception you've seen among the people here who have worked so hard on it is probably, you can find it 100-fold amongst the people who are just now tuning in and seeing it for the first time.
Part of the BBC World Service, the new channel is funded by the UK government, but is editorially independent. As well as news, the BBC Persian channel will show arts, culture, science and technology programmes.
I would actually say it's not just historic in the history of the BBC, it's actually historic in the history of Persian journalism to have non-state radio, independent, full of such a wealth of material, not just news, cultural, sport, you name it, showing old films, covering technology, a very, very exciting, different type of television, and for 8 hours a day.
The channel will draw on BBC resources around the world, with its own correspondents in key locations such as Beirut, Islamabad, Kabul, Jerusalem and Washington. It's also hoping to be able to interact with its audience in Iran through phone-ins and people sending in material that they have filmed themselves.
Really, you name it. We cover a very, very broad range. It's the news, of course, because there's a lot going on in the world that people want to keep abreast of. But cultural topics, things that maybe aren't discussed everywhere, things that it's kind of an opportunity for people actually to talk about issues on their mind as well. We have a very strong interactive program, 5 days a week. That's going to be taking up every conceivable topic. People will be emailing in, writing in, calling in. And it's going to be kind of a platform for open debate as well.
The BBC has been broadcasting in Farsi on the radio since 1940, and it launched bbcpersian.com in 2001. The radio has a weekly audience of 10 million people, and the BBC hopes that the television service will reach the same figure within 3 years.